My name is Ariana Gonzalez, and I am doing my persuasive speech on why it is important and why pet owners should spay and neuter their dogs and cats. Now, unfortunately, I do not own a dog or a cat as much as I would really love to. My mom says no, but for my visual aid, I decided to choose the one pet that I do have. He's super sweet, and mainly because every animal life is important and every animal life matters. So, to start off, what are some of the statistics here for cats and dogs in the US? There is an estimated 6 to 8 million homeless animals that are getting put into our shelters each and every year. That is an extremely high number of animals that are on our streets and that need a loving home. But even then, our shelters can only allow a certain amount into their system, and that's why there's an estimated 2.7 million loving, friendly, adoptable animals are getting euthanized in our shelters annually each and every year. That is an extremely high number and is very heartbreaking because even those that are just steps away from finding their forever home get put down and don't even get the chance to. That's why it is such an important thing that we get our animals neutered and spayed to avoid this, to end the cycle and decrease the numbers of animals that are out on our streets and that are getting put down each and every year. And there are absolutely many great benefits of getting your animal fixed, and the number one great benefit is you are expanding their lifespan. You are giving added years to your furry friend when you get them fixed, because they don't have to worry about creating a litter or having to create and wear down their bodies. You are giving them a longer chance at a happier life with you. You are also eliminating their chances of cancer. For female cats and dogs, you are decreasing their chance of getting breast cancer and uterine infection that is found in 50% of dogs and 90% of cats. That's a huge percentage, but getting them fixed will decrease it by so much. And for male dogs, when you get them fixed, you are decreasing their chances of prostate and testicle cancer. That is a very great thing, to get rid of cancer in our pets. They're not too different from us. When we find out that we have cancer, we want to be able to get rid of it and make it disappear. So why should it be any different for our furry companions? It shouldn't. When you get them fixed, you also have the great benefit of good behavior. You are enforcing good behavior. You won't have to worry about them spraying, wailing, whining, or doing sexual actions on objects or guests that come into your home. So getting your animal fixed is a really big deal because you are expanding their lifespan, you are eliminating cancer, and you are enforcing good behavior. This is very important because there are so many animals that are out on our streets that are homeless, that are looking for a loving home, and that's why so many shelters push the movement adopt, don't shop. Adopting your animal is 10 times better than buying one, because there are animals that are in shelters that are looking for a forever home that have been in them for up to 10 years. And it's better to buy one that will love you and care for you, and an animal that is given a second chance at a better life than one that you have to buy for $5,000. Like, there's no comparison of why, like, it's such a big thing to fix your pet, to stop these cycles of homeless animals and animals that are getting put down, because once your animal is fixed, there is 100% guarantee that they won't get other animals pregnant. Like, you will not have to worry about a litter or having to deal with the expenses of taking care of new puppies or anything like that, because once they are fixed, it works. It's 100% sealed. You won't have to worry about it anymore. And that's why it's so important, because some people want to argue, oh, well, what if it's costly? It may be a little bit costly, but wouldn't you want to be able to say that I got to spend a longer amount of time with my furry friend, I got rid of their chances of certain cancers, and I got good behavior? Anybody should take that, and that's why it is super important to fix your dogs and your cats. To cite some of my sources, a really good website that will give you the statistics, the charts, the estimation, will give you way better information and why it is such a super important thing to get your animals fixed is the Humane Society, along with paws.com and WebMD. These are great sites that will not steer you wrong as to why it is super important that everybody should spay and neuter their cats and dogs. And that concludes my speech.